the formal campaign kickoff. Are you guys excited? I'm really excited too. Hey everybody, my name is Bree Thomas, and this year I serve as the Executive Director of Elections for the Student Government Association. I'm really excited that everybody is out here to hear from our major candidates about their platforms. I'm just gonna get everybody to take like one giant step backwards. Apparently, if you stand too close, your eardrums can like get blown out, and you cannot sue SGA for that. So just everybody take a step back. Okay, and it is 3 o'clock, and you guys can reveal your t-shirts. All right, we're gonna start with our Miss Auburn candidates. Each candidate is gonna have a chance to share their platform. Please cheer for the candidate of your choosing and for everyone as they come up. War Eagle. Hey guys, my name is Maci Armstrong, and I'm so excited to be a top candidate for Miss Auburn this week. So my platform is centered around the line of the creed, I believe in the human touch. With that being said, I'm a social work major, so I've gotten to work closely with an organization called Brave Hearts. Through that organization, I've seen joy working with kids with moderate to severe disabilities. In that organization, I've seen 3 social work core values that I wanted to exemplify through my Miss Auburn campaign. That being said, that is the dignity and worth of a person, the importance of human relationships, and service. I believe that Auburn has thoughtfully prepared me to take on this role with grace and passion. So if y'all have any time this week to come get to know me on the concourse, ask me more about my platform, and maybe share how the human touch has impacted each of you. Thank y'all so much.
My name is Flora Davenport, and I'm absolutely honored to be standing in front of you today. My platform this week centers around a creed line, not that I think I embody best, but that I strive to improve upon daily. I've chosen the line of the creed that talks about honesty and truthfulness, without which I cannot win the respect and confidence of my fellow men. I think it's important that we as a campus are honest with ourselves about how we treat people who are from different walks of life than we are. It's easy to get along with people who believe the same thing you do or treat you the same way you want to be treated, but it's important that we respect everyone's diverse opinions and where they're from. I also believe that truthfulness with the people around us is extremely important. My first couple of semesters at Auburn were built on relationships that had false pretenses. It wasn't until my sophomore year that I figured out that I really make friends when I'm truthful with the people around me about what's actually going on in my life. I also think it's time that we as a campus redefine what fellow men looks like. When they wrote the creed, I believe that fellow men looked a lot different than it does today, and I'm proud to be a part of a university that's moving towards a new definition of fellow men. Whoa, sorry. Thank you guys for being here today, and I hope this week you decide on Davenport.
War Eagle, y'all. My name is Kate Dorsey, and I'm so privileged to be one of your top 5 candidates for Miss Auburn. This week, I'm choosing to focus on the line of the creed, I believe in a sound mind, in a sound body, and a spirit that is not afraid, and in clean sports that develop these qualities. I realized while pursuing my education here that Auburn is so much more than just a place to receive a degree, but it truly is a family that pours into you to help you develop your best mind, body, and spirit. In other words, to be your best self. Once working towards your best self, you're able to leave Auburn with the confidence to step into whatever your walk of life may take you. So I encourage you to collaborate with the people around you, learn from your fellow students, professors, and alumni alike to work towards personal development while you're at the university and leave Auburn with a confidence that will never leave you. Thank you so much. Have a great week.
Honored and thrilled and excited to be standing here with you all today to share a little bit about who I am and how I can best enhance the role of Miss Auburn. I value education, and I'm so passionate about education and have become even more so during my time here at Auburn. So with that being said, my creed stanza is, I believe in education, which gives me the knowledge to work wisely and trains my mind and my hands to work skillfully. You can count on me to be an advocate for education, specifically in Auburn education for all students. So that includes local students, out-of-state students, international students, students who come from lower socioeconomic backgrounds, transfer students,
students with disabilities, my desire and passion is for all of these students to be able to see Auburn as home and one day call it home. Receiving an education truly is a privilege that we should never take for granted. So throughout this campaign week and this campaign cycle, I really hope that you all will consider me, Kennedy McGee, as your next Miss Auburn, because you can count on me. Thank you.
I'm a little tall. Hey y'all, my name is Nattie Sullivan and I am absolutely thrilled to have the opportunity to run as your next Miss Auburn. This week, my campaign, Multiply with Maddie, is focused on the line of the creed that says, I believe in honesty and truthfulness, without which I cannot earn the respect and confidence of my fellow men. Now there's 3 parts to this: integrity, influence, and impact. Basically, when we decide to be people of integrity, when we step up and demonstrate honesty and truthfulness in our own lives, we have influence. And when we leverage that influence in the communities that we're placed in, the people that surround us, we have impact. And one by one, that impact grows as our community changes. The thing I love about this platform is just the opportunity to speak worth into individuals. Because no matter how powerful or influential you are, you have an impact on the lives of those around you, and so therefore you have purpose. This week, I hope you'll join with me as I spread that message. I have the experience to lead this camp as well as Miss Auburn, and I'm just so humbled to have the opportunity to give back to the Auburn community that we all know and love. So I hope you'll multiply with Maddie this week as we change campus one by one. Thank you.
What's up, guys? War Eagle. So despite what I'm wearing right now, I promise I'm super excited to be running for SGA Treasurer this year. My name's Albie Galati. I'm a junior majoring in software engineering with a minor in finance. And and let's tell you a little bit more about myself. So I was born in India and I was raised in Prattville, Alabama, around Montgomery, but basically my whole life. And this last year, I had the honor to serve as the Assistant Vice President of Finance for SGA, which serves directly under the current treasurer. And before that, I was serving as a Balfour Ring Ambassador, and I'm currently also a lobby board member. And let's tell a little bit more about my platform. One of my points is financial literacy. And so over the last year, SGA and the school administration have been working together to give students more resources and access to things like learning about basic budgeting, investing for retirement, paying off student debt, things like that. And so this last year, I worked a lot on just kind of researching other schools, seeing how we can implement similar programs here. And so I really want to build upon that this year and potentially open an Office of Financial Literacy and really just give the student body more resources to succeed financially. And then my second platform point is sustainability. And so last summer, I was working on a team. I was working with a company that was looking to find a bipartisan free market solution to climate change. And so as a team leader, one of the things I was working on was I was working with researchers to develop a solution for universities to be more sustainable. And so I want to use that experience to connect Auburn administration with Students for Carbon Dividends and make Auburn a national leader in sustainability. Thanks, guys, for listening to me. I hope you can count on Abby for SGA Treasurer and War Eagle.
War Eagle, y'all. My name is Hunter Short, and I have the unbelievable opportunity to run for your next SGA Treasurer. I've been super excited about this experience ever since I've been, I don't know, man. It's like my guys encouraged me, and I'm super excited to be in this position right now. I want to thank you all for coming out to support your candidates, because seeing my guys in my shirts really makes me excited. And for everybody back here, I'm sure it's the same way. So my platform has one main idea with several supporting points. And the main idea of this platform is you, the Auburn student. I want you to know exactly where your dollars are going. So, how am I going to do that? Through a 3-pronged approach, I want to have budget transparency, an open door policy, and increased financial literacy on campus. With budget transparency, I want to make sure that students have input as to where the money that they give goes. So if you want more money going to a certain club, we're going to fight for that. Fight for expansion of the organization fund so that smaller organizations can grow and prosper, because I believe that people grow best in small groups. Next, with the open door policy, I want you to be able to come into the office and tell me anything, and we would work to find a solution to your problem. I want you to have a voice on this campus. And next, with that, I want to increase financial literacy. As Albie said, the current SGA has done a great job of getting that financial literacy started on campus, and I want to take the next step and expand more sections. So right now, there's one section of that class, and through polling some seniors, they don't want to take Friday classes, and I haven't taken a Friday class since freshman year. And so I want to fight to get those Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday classes But not only stop there, I want to have a non-academic seminar to where people can come and just learn. You don't have to take a whole semester to learn all about financial literacy. So I would fight for a seminar that's offered maybe once a month or a couple times a semester for you to come and learn about budgeting, investments, and so like anything that students want to learn on, we would fight for that. We'll be out on the concourse all week, as y'all know. Try not to harass y'all too much. But I hope y'all join with me this week and save with short. Thank y'all.
War Eagle. All right, guys, my name is Henrik, and it is an absolute honor to be a candidate for SGA Vice President. My platform, New Heights with Henrik, asks one central question: how can we as SGA better bear your burdens as students? And to accomplish this goal, we have three main points that we'd like to see happen. First is redefining representation. And through this, I'd like to take delegates from the major organizations across campus and have them join our Senate body so that they can partake in the legislation that affects their organizations. Secondly is Summer Senate. If we as SGA are going to claim that representation is the great virtue that it actually is, then it should never cease and it should be year-round, not just through spring and summer months. And then lastly, revisiting roles. And what I mean by this is, when you look across the country at other universities, SGAs, their president pro tempore steps into the position that our SGA vice president does now in how they lead and conduct Senate. If we were able to implement this here at Auburn University, then this would free up a lot of time for me to focus on how to engage our student body and hear the student voice in a much more efficient and much more engaging way. So I really hope that you'll come out and support us, come ask us some questions out in concourse. I'd love to hear from you guys. War Eagle.
All right, what's going on, everybody? So my name is Carlos Smith. I'm also running for SGA Vice President. I kind of want to let you know some of the things I'm working on if I were to be elected. So one thing is enhancing the Senate. Another thing is racial equity issues on campus. And finally, is on-campus tools. So for the racial equity issues, I hope that most people would know that we were in the bottom 20 percentile this past fall, which is not too shabby. So hopefully I can work with the administration to get more need-based scholarships and working on research that way. Enhancing the Senate, I want to get more representation as well with the groups such as International Student Organization, Spectrum, which is the Gay Straight Alliance. Hopefully that shows examples, but hopefully they can come and get their input and opinion on what's going on campus. And finally, on-campus tools, there are a lot of issues with mental health issues. Depression screenings are available, career fairs, job fairs, and hopefully by the end of my term, one initiative I really want to get put forward is university excuses for, say, a job interview or for a career fair for maybe once a year, because that's the main reason we're here, to get an occupation once we're leaving. So hopefully that is getting my point across, and I hope y'all come see me. If you have any questions, I'm available, so just don't forget to call on Carlos. Thank you.
Hello. All right. My name is Daniel Calhoun, and this year I have the incredible opportunity to run for SGA president. How are we doing today? Very good. Okay, well, we're going to keep it brief today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys a brief overview of the platform, and we can get this thing going. So I divided my platform into three different sections: inclusion and diversity, efficiency throughout campus, and SGA collaboration. The first section of my platform is inclusion and diversity. And my goal for this section of the platform is to help make a balanced and equitable student body for all Auburn students. SGA could team up with organizations like the Black Student Union, the International Student Organization, the Eagles Program, and many more to help promote diverse schools of thought. My second section of the platform is efficiency. And my goal with this is to essentially make it easier for students to get from point A to point B on campus. All right, so I have, look up there, I have a class in Goodwin, and then 10 minutes later, I have a class in Louder. I do realize I'm in prime physical shape. Do you think I can make that in 10 minutes? No, it's ridiculous. No, I'm tired of it, and I just have to put my AirPods in and run. I don't know how else to do it. So with that, how are we going to be able to do that? You know, we could work to improve the War Eagle bike share program. We could lobby with the local government to see if we could get a business license for bird scooters or lime scooters. We could use our nationally ranked supply chain program to help improve our transit system. There are many things we could do regarding efficiency. The third and final section of my platform is SGA collaboration. A lot of people don't know that two branches of SGA, Cabinet and Senate, they very rarely meet. And in my opinion, I feel like that's a problem. So if we collaborate more, we could really do a lot more with our initiatives throughout the year. Also, I want to be able to collaborate externally. I want to team up with groups like IFC, Panhellenic, and NPHC to promote philanthropic efforts throughout the year. All right, you with me? Okay, go. That was the Spark Notes of my platform. If you want to read more, please go online to read every candidate's platform. I know everybody back there has worked very hard on these platforms. So I appreciate your time today. My name is Daniel, and this week I hope you climb with Calhoun.
War Eagle, y'all. My name is Brooks Jones, and I have the incredible privilege of running to be your next SGA president. Over the last few weeks, my team and I have worked tirelessly to form our platform and our vision in order to become one Auburn family. And from that, we decided that our platform and slogan would be One with Jones. And after meeting with a family friend, he told me some advice. He said, look at the main vision of Auburn and what you want to do, and from there, your platform points will fall in line. And that's exactly what we did. We wanted to be able to include all of Auburn in order to unify the voice and to tackle all the problems that are at hand. It is very easy for SGA not to be able to tackle these problems working alone, and if we can get voices from different organizations all across the board, we can achieve these faster. I hope that all of y'all can relate to that in some way. My team and I will be on the concourse over the next week. We would love for you to come out and talk to us, get a little bit more detail about the platform, the individual points that we want to go through. But at the end of the day, guys, I want you to realize that I'm not here for the title of SGA president. I'm here for the opportunity to serve the student body. And I really hope that y'all buy in with us and at the end of the week, be one with Jones.
My name is Mary Margaret Turton, and it is an absolute honor to be able to share my passion and vision for Auburn University with you this year as I run to be your student government president. I'm so excited just to share this because of the reason that Auburn is so important to me, and that is because of the growth and education both in and out of the classroom that happens here. But what really makes it cool is the people. And we have such an opportunity to celebrate the diversity of thought and the diversity of lifestyles that every student brings and those perspectives, and learn from each other to ultimately make Auburn the best place it can be for all of us. So tangibly, I want to do this by empowering every student to reach his targets with the tools and foundations he needs to succeed both on Auburn's campus and beyond Auburn. So I want to do this by targeting innovation, campus life, and wellness. For campus life, I want to work with athletics to maximize the number of students who are able to attend basketball games by shortening the line. And until we can shorten the line, I want to make it a fun experience. I want to make it a tailgate-like atmosphere where we have games and food and music. And next, I want to work with dining to have an option for students to be able to donate leftover dining dollars to students on Auburn's campus who are facing food insecurities, and bring more student favorites to central locations on campus, such as Mexican, Italian, and all-day breakfast. Next, I want to work with innovation in our OIT department to create one centralized Auburn smartphone application that combines the Auburn-sponsored features from all over areas of campus, so that way we have access to athletic, academic, and wellness portals right on our phones in one centralized spot. And last, I want to work with the Auburn University Medical Clinic to provide students free golf cart rides from Central Campus to their med clinic appointments, so that way students have better access to health care. I hope that y'all will come and let me share a little bit more of this with y'all this week, but it really is an honor to stand before you asking for your support this week and just for us all to be able to do this together. But I hope you will hit these targets with me as I run for SGA president. Thank you.
What a great group of candidates. Y'all give it up for all of our candidates. Great job, y'all. Just a few things to share with y'all before everybody leaves, so please stay put.
A couple of things coming up over the next week during campaigning. The SGA debate, where you'll get to hear all of the candidates ask targeted questions about their platform and their vision for the next year, will be next Monday, February 4th at 6 p.m. in the Student Center Ballroom. Voting is the very next day, February 5th, from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. You can access voting by going to aub.ie/SGA vote. You also have the opportunity on voting day to vote for a couple of different things. You'll be voting on these major candidates. You'll also be voting for minor candidates, so senators, schools council presidents, and vice presidents for your college or school. You'll also be voting on a couple of constitutional amendments to the SGA Constitution. If you'd like to read more about exactly what's looking to go into the SGA Constitution, please go to SGA's website and go to the Elections tab. There's information on all of the candidates, their budgets, their platforms, and on the constitutional amendments on there. And please, 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 please make sure that you are reading the Code of Laws and following rules over the next week. We are super excited, myself and the Elections Council team, to serve you all throughout the next week, and I hope that you all have a great time campaigning. War Eagle.